I'm here in the O'Kma area. Behind me is O'Kma Khmum village. 100 Cambodian civilian homes lay behind these containers just behind me, guarded by Thai soldiers. On the 15th of January, almost 3 weeks after the peace deal was signed, these containers were laid behind me. The peace deal itself said very clearly, no troop movements. Civilians can return home and no further provocation or aggression. Yet they broke it some 3 weeks after they signed it in this very location. In some other locations of the country, just the day after, on December the 28th, in areas like Prey Chan and Chok Chai, they laid containers the very day after the peace deal was signed. In Choam, on the very day, in the very minute the peace deal was being signed, they barraged a local hotel resort with 300 bombs, showing their commitment immediately to the peace deal. The 100 families that live behind me are currently located in a camp in a local village. The population of the village behind me mainly consists of mango tree farmers who cannot return home and make a living. You can see the Thai soldiers right behind me keeping an eye on what I'm doing, and you can see how sensitive this area is at the moment. They are digging new bunkers some 4 months after the peace deal was signed. They're building an entire trench behind me, and this goes on for kilometres. They started digging this trench some 3 to 4 weeks after the peace deal was signed. 3 to 4 weeks. That shows their commitment to anything that they agree to. It's an illegal border. They have no right to be digging. They have no right to be on this land because this land and that land is Cambodian. And it always has been Cambodian. Always has been. This mirrors actions that are taken all across the border regions. Here in O'Kma Khmum at Samoan Temple, they're using heavy machinery to excavate land and construct concrete bunkers. That's here in O'Kma Khmum. In the Mumbai area of Prayavahir, constructing roads and have erected a Buddha statue, again, on land that is not theirs. In Tamadon village, again in O'Kma Khmum, they're excavating land and constructing permanent structures in the western part of the Domnak Sadak area. Then in Anseh, in Prayavahir, they're clearing land, putting up permanent structures and creating roads. And in several other areas of Prayavahir, there is similar activity going on. Areas in Prayavahir such as Tatao, where again, clearing land, putting up permanent structures, creating roads. Tarsem and Chakchereng, constructing roads, clearing lands, acting like it's their own land, like they didn't just steal it when they have. With the assistance of supposed to be peaceful Thai monks, they're constructing Buddhist statues in Tatao, Phnom Trap, and then even right here in O'Kma Khmum, near O'Kma. All of these areas are located entirely within the legal sovereign territory of Cambodia. Take that into account in your mind. An invading imperialistic force coming into your land, stealing it, constructing on it, clearing land, building roads, and putting up Buddhist statues. Cambodia does not recognise illegal land theft by force and will not accept it. Cambodia does not recognise the border being changed by force and will never accept it. Thailand are going for what's known as fait accompli, where they're trying to change the world's opinion on whose land is what, by stealing it, by levelling it, and by then constructing over the top of it, by putting road signs, village signs, and whatever else to try and mark it as Thailand's land. This is not the legal international way of claiming territory. The way to claim territory is bilateral agreements. And Cambodia was deep in negotiations through the JBC and the GBC as to which markers belong where prior to the conflict happening. And then Thailand decided, no, none of that, we're just going to steal it instead. Thailand are trying to force Cambodia and the world to accept these new borderlands by stealing it and then developing over the top of it by force. The Cambodian government and officials have released over 700 diplomatic protest statements and press releases against these actions. Cambodia has not moved any troops. Cambodia has not stolen any land. Cambodia has not laid down any containers. Cambodia has not put up any barbed wire. Cambodia has remained peaceful throughout and remained diplomatic throughout. Yet Thailand have broken every single last point of the peace deal repeatedly in every single area across the border, without fail. Some as the ink was still drying on the peace deal itself, some weeks and weeks after, as we see behind me. And the sad thing is, it's the civilians being hurt. Still, some 50,000 civilians living in camps day by day, day after day, unable to return to their homes, which lay right behind me. And for that, they must be held to account. They must be held to account.